And say, don't they, that charity begins at home, particularly on all of those big TV series. And I don't know about you, have you noticed with all those charitable adverts and things, they're always fronted by very well, highly paid actors, you know? And another thing I've noticed over here in the United Kingdom, also particularly on social media, they're very much strapped and struggling. NHS are always telling you not to worry about anything if something's niggling you health-wise. But you try and get to see a doctor, oh no, you can't do that. You can't actually get to see anybody. But they love making these short films, these burst ads on social media telling you if there's something that's bothering you, do contact us. You can, but don't expect to see anybody. So it's a little bit like this particular show. As I often say here on the show, charity does begin at home. But seemingly, if you're a celebrity, it's all about profile. As ever, let me explain. Hi, good morning, Neil Sean here. Nice to have your company. Yes, we've told you before about all those charity scams, haven't we? You know, the ones that front it, particularly with a well-known voice, a loved person, as it were. And the bottom line is, of course, then, you know, you're supposed to give away your money because you like that particular individual. You get the picture. So it's interesting to note here that this brand new show over on the little watched Channel 4, which they host, normally called the Great British Bake Off. It was originally on BBC but transferred to Channel 4 for lots and lots of money. Now they have a special once a year called Stand Up to Cancer, a very noble cause, many people might say. Not bad indeed. But then, of course, you look at these particular individuals, and there are allegedly a mass of celebrities taking part in this very special baking competition. But how many are actually getting paid and how many are actually giving their fee to that said charity? We pointed out recently, didn't we, that full Monty charity debacle that they have with both men and women over here in the United Kingdom. And seemingly most of the females were picking up £10,000. Not many of them, though, were donating anything to that particular charity that they allegedly cared so much about. This brand new series over here on Channel 4, the spin-off of Bake Off, Stand Up to Cancer, has even, and they've billed this as a big cheese, David Schwimmer of Friends fame. Now, one might suggest that he obviously takes very much interest in the cause. But who put him up? Who flew him over here? What fee is he picking up? I think in a sort of area of transparency with these particular shows, they should be labelled underneath donating X to charity or total fee to charity. Is it now simply enough for them to come over here, pick up the PR, have weeks and weeks of, you know, free publicity, magazine spreads, popping up on radio interviews, all basking in the glory of doing something good for charity? But meanwhile, obviously, they can show their profile reigns. Now, I could be wrong. All these particular individuals could be seemingly donating many, or if not all, of their fee to charity. But I'm sure if that was the case, wouldn't they be publicising that too? As ever, I'll throw it back to the celebrities. Correct me if I'm wrong and feel free to get in touch. But right now, it looks like this particular charitable event could fall flat, particularly in the baking stakes. Neil Sean in the very heart of London.